how was Fantom in the beginning? Because I guess maybe some of my users don't know the complete story of Fantom. Like, I mean,
Man,
basically,
it was
yeah,
dead for a while, bro.
yeah. The V
It
like
was
it was a VC project, right? And it got VC'd out, came out wrong time in the cycle, everything crashed, and then most of the VC sold, right? Is that kind of the whole?
I think initially it might have been a Korean team. I might be wrong, but apparently some of them exit scam. They weren't actually trying to release the product that they said they would release. I think they said they would just copy HBAR or something, and then a new team came over, actually, fulfilled the white paper and
Yeah,
actually got the DAG out. And then early on, obviously, it was just the Fantom wallet, the PWA wallet. I'm sure people sub 5 cents know all about that. Then it was projects like ZooCoin, Spooky Swap.
yeah.
We started getting a little bit more teams building. I think Liquid Drivers announced, and then there was a crazy run in 2021. So a lot of teams came, started building. It's a fun experience, especially for someone who's not a crypto native.
Yeah, because it was like there was a really interesting interview I listened to recently from Suzu, 3 Hours Capital guy. You know what I mean? Like, because he's been making the rounds right now because he just got out of jail. And no, he's a good guy though. I like Sun Tzu.
Doing his press tour.
Yeah, he's doing literally doing a press tour, bro. Like, and he's now a jail like he said he's not a jail expert, but like every stream I've seen him on, he's like talking about being in the shits. It's kind of funny, bro. But you'll get if you're gonna listen to it, I'll send you one. You'll get a kick out of it, man. But but he talked about, like, during the tail end, he basically says that they didn't come up with vernaculars for, I guess, so me and Charlie noticed at the tail end of the cycle, there was kind of like this weird rotation where, like, we would see with Solana, AVAX a little bit, and, kind of, there's kind of like, and there's kind of like, how rotations happen, right? It's like first it's like Ethereum pumps off, then an NFT, then the NFT money goes into this, and it just keeps going off until it circles back around. Well, at the tail end there of the cycle, me and Charlie figured out, like, yo, there's kind of like this weird rotation that's happening that we never noticed before, which was with, like, there was like sort of a phantom harmony near sort of thing. And I guess apparently the VCs didn't end up coining it until the end. They called it phone.
Yeah, so Luna AVAX, I've heard the foam. I've heard one with Fantom before. These are kind of all adjacent projects like layer ones usually, typically.
Yeah.
So the price actions usually on alts kind of follow the same thing. I'm sure everyone's seen that one image with all the cycles. First it'll go to ETH, and there's a lot of like opinions and theories about it, but I genuinely think it's just market makers just timing things correctly. If another coin is pumping, if I'm a market maker for Fantom, I'm going to be like, okay, let me start building momentum in our token as well. Well, coin, I wouldn't call it token. Yeah, I always interject with the coin and token, but you got to be clear. Coins are their own networks, and then tokens are on the network.
So he passed. This is one of the interesting things I heard was, like, he basically said that he passed on buying Fantom. They offered him like unlimited amount of tokens he could buy at like a penny and a half below even they offered him anything he wanted. He passed on it and stuff, and he passed on quite a few projects and stuff. And it was kind of funny because the projects that he passed on ended up being the ones that had some of the most explosive growth at the tail end of the cycle and stuff. Harmony, like, he basically, by passing on Harmony, he didn't get into Jewel and stuff, and didn't get into until it was crazy. And it's kind of funny because these communities didn't have, like, I don't think this is me kind of like dissecting it now as like being, this is the third cycle in crypto now for me. I've been in it since like 2016 till now and stuff like that. I'm 96 years old in crypto. Like, we always joke around, like, 1 year in crypto. I mean, 1 year in crypto is like 12 years in equities, right? Like, every month is a year, right? How much action is going down. So, like, it is kind of trippy when you start listening to, like, what they were doing and stuff. And basically, because they passed on some of these projects had to bootstrap and make actual communities. And Fantom was really, since I think Fantom was the one that had almost the biggest head start of everybody, even though it was kind of like, it took a long time for it to really pump. It had time to build a community. I know you guys don't do Fantom alerts anymore, but like, you guys like started, like, the big channel for Fantom was Fantom alerts.
Yeah. Austin ran that. It was honestly one of the greatest ideas I've ever, just for a network to have somebody, adjacent to the network to cover new projects. I remember I was a mod in their Discord server, and I would do all these little AMAs with these little, I wouldn't call them little projects, but projects at the time. And you'd be surprised, man. There was like so many teams wanting to build on a network. It's kind of hard for someone to vet that. And Austin and Fantom Alerts were just in a perfect spot. A lot of trustworthy community members, people that would audit contracts for free, like guys like Double Sharp, people in the Discord, just kind of
Double Sharp. Holy shit. I haven't heard that name. Bro, dude, this bear market's been cold, bro. I'm telling you.
I know. He's a good dude. He's working on some stuff like his own ticket company. Okay. And I think he's like been working with the Pink Swap team on a lot of stuff. I see him credited all the time. But yeah, like he would just like, he'd be like in our Discord, be like, oh, this new project, yeah, this is gonna rug you, man. They got some really bad withdrawal functions. And it was just community vibes. Like we were all interested in the new projects. It was honestly a great time. Like, I don't know if you know Kesha V, a lot of good Discord mods. Save Vianney, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Jethro. Just a lot of people just like, we're all there. We're all trying to support the community, grow the community. It was all like a bunch of people aligned just for the growth of Fantom. It was awesome to see.
Yeah, and it, like I remember talking to some of these guys, and I could actually get responses. And then when was it? Around August, it was impossible. It was impossible. In August, just because I mean, everyone, it was like Fantom was going bananas. I mean, like, dude, like, I mean, how crazy is it that we touched $1 basically like a day ago, like yesterday or this morning, supposedly? Like, I think right now we just went on a little under 80 cents,